So next up is my best friend. He was also the co-chair of the New York State Green Party, Ian Wilder.
Hello everyone. My name is Ian Wilder. I'd like to start off by making a confession. We're all friends here, right? This is a safe place. It's a good place to make a confession. I wanted to admit I love poetry. I love poetry that stretches me and redefines me. I love Yeats' circus animals' desertion because of its brutal self-criticism. I love Wendell Berry's Mad Farmer poetry because it shows the joyousness of rebellion. And I love The Low Road by Marge Piercy. What can they do to you? Whatever they want. They can set you up, they can bust you, they can break your fingers, they can burn your brain with electricity, they can blur you with drugs till you can't walk, can't remember, they can take your child, wall up your lover, they can do anything you can't stop them from doing. How can you stop them? Alone, you can fight, you can refuse, you can take what revenge you can, but they roll over you. But two people fighting, back to back, they can cut through a mob. A snake-dancing file can break a cordon, an army can meet an army. Two people can keep each other sane, can give support, conviction, love, massage, hope, sex. Three people are a delegation, a committee, a wedge. With four, you can play bridge and start an organization. With six, you can rent a whole house, eat pie for dinner, with no seconds and hold a fundraising party. A dozen make a demonstration. 100 fill a hall. 1,000 have solidarity and your own newsletter. 10,000 power in your own paper. 100,000 your own media. 10 million your own country. It goes on one at a time. It starts when you care to act. It starts when you do it again and they said no. It starts when you say we and you know who you mean. And each day you mean one more. Remember, that poem is from 1980. It's scary how much it means today. This poem was written 10 or so years ago for a friend of mine who's probably the strongest peace worker I know. And right now the battle's a little more personal, so I'm sending it out to her. Candlelight for Susan. Light 1,000 candles for peace. Spread them down the winding back staircase. Carefully count each step. Don't forget to question the last floor of the basement. Fill with candlelight the anteroom with discarded boxes, lumber, carpets. Place one candle beneath the pole with the multicolored chalk peace sign. Then carefully make a breadcrumb trail of candles through the great room of walkers, wheelchairs, and crutches. Make sure the path leads to the small back room through the doorway to the right. Set a single candle in the storeroom to its right, which houses the chair in which I now recline. A Seder table free man pouring out a coffeehouse blend. Impromptu banjo, frogs, electric organ folk, locusts, anti-material poetry, blood, the cry of the didgeridoo, plague, open mic initial draft of this, death of the firstborn. Light a candle of peace, float one down the arteries of East LA. For every vial of CIA crack, Contra crack cocaine, for the cry of every child lost mother. Carefully count each one of our carpet bomb youth. I looked through the Reagan Bush bomb site and only pulled a lever in the election booth in protest. Light a candle of peace floated down the arteries of Managua for every CIA Contra torture protocol. The mother's cry. Carefully count each carpet bomb youth, Reagan Bush bomb site. I pulled the lever. Light a candle of peace for me, because I said, don't recount the death to joy. It has no effect on me. This is a found poem from a news report. Cutting taxes. To fight criticism that his tax cut only benefited the wealthy, George W. Bush had one American family from each tax bracket to the White House. When he was asked why there was no representative from the top tax bracket, he responded, he represents that bracket. Appropriately enough, I stole this poem from my wife, so it's called The Theft Supreme by Ian Wilder and Kimberly Wilder. Only one African American in 9 voted for Bush, and his name is Justice Clarence Thomas. Unfortunately, he doesn't live in Florida. A Congress of wild geese just passed a constitutional amendment to enshrine states' rights to determine whether their own voters voted without federal interference. I sewed 4 stripes on my old blue bathrobe and declared my wife President of the United States, since she doesn't have to play prodigal son or even Gilbert and Sullivan. The newspapers reported that 4 Texas inmates listened to the religious radio while fixing their cars. Did they hum hymns while they were planning their further escape? While jogging to the auto parts store? How do those inmates celebrate Jesus Day in Texas prisons? Does Texas execute anyone on Jesus Day? And will all federal inmates now enjoy the same privileges? Senate Democrats took 42 shots at Ashcroft, while Giuliani's special officers only got 41 shots at Amadou. In neither case was civil rights respected in the battle between the gun and the wallet. Wait, Bob Jones University just rescinded its invitation to Senator Orrin Hatch by a vote of 99-0 to be their extemporis, unrecorded commencement speaker because they discovered he's a Mormon, who they consider to be cult members along with Catholics, which is a shame since they would qualify for the first time for federal monies from the White House of Religious Funding. In the interest of government efficiency and bipartisanship, we've opened a White House office to help transnational corporations off welfare and back to work by requiring them to take retraining in non-citizenship. Nadir of democracy. Sir, may I please, sir, may I please, sir, may I please, sir, may I please have back my civil rights that you took away to protect my freedom. Sir, may I please, sir, may I please have my girlfriend, wife, daughter's reproductive rights that you have slipped away to protect your poll ratings. Sir, may I please have my mortgage future back from your billionaires' 25% tax cuts. Sir, may I please cut the Pentagon budget that's so bloated that it makes admirals and generals sick. Sir, may I please not be shipped off to fight your liars' war so Exxon oil profits reach a new height again. Sir, may I please protest my dissatisfaction with your undemocratic process, even if I don't fit in your free speech zone. Hillary, may I please bring my soldiers home? Rudy, may I please get the police state off my neck? Obama, may I please stop killing my fellow citizens in prisons? McCain, may I please stop just saying pretty words about stopping torture and do something? Sir, may I please express my dissatisfaction with the corporatization of both major parties. If I don't fit on your ballot line and refuse to kiss your elephant or your ass. Global warming dream fragment. We just bought a new house. It is down the block from the Great South Bay. I pull in front of the house and see large groups of people congregated at the end of the block. As I approach the crowd, I can see them, past them into the Great South Bay. Polar bears floating on ice floes. Without thinking, I start saying, we are so screwed. So screwed. We are screwed. So very screwed. A school of alabaster sharks swims between us and the polar bears. I yelled at everyone that a giant wave is coming. Before we moved, the water was up in the crest. We were standing on it, washing under our feet. Next, I see the polar bears walking down a street, mixed in with grizzlies, with brown and white spots. For those of you who didn't get the news reports in the last 6 months, grizzlies are a new breed of bear. The first time polar bears and grizzlies are breeding, because polar bears used to only breed on ice floes, but since those don't exist anymore, they're breeding on land. They're breeding with grizzlies. A little taste of suburban politics. Upon Nassau poets naming Maxwell Cordian Wheat Jr. as the laureate, 3 weeks ago, legislators hoped to confirm the self-promotion of Whitman and the nature essays of Thoreau. Reminded of the question we transplanted on Hempstead Plains, why are you standing out there? Politicians rejected him as chaff. Today we proclaims, what politicians forfeit, poets reclaim. When politicians fail to act, poets will. So remove from your drawer of unfinished works, red pencil health insurance companies, lines shortened for all. Villanelle and oilskin, workshop out the repetition of smokestack doubts for couplet, tithing for windmills, waxing of solar cells. Poets displace bullets with stanzas, depleted uranium with enjambment. Soldiers in Iraq return in haiku. Someone else I love. Would America be America again? By Langston Hughes. I should stop for a minute. The Kerry campaign talked about using that line as their campaign theme, but backed off very, very, very quickly. I guess one of them actually read this poem and then decided it was a bad idea for them. Would America be America again? By Langston Hughes. Would America be America again? Would it be the dream it used to be? Would it be the pioneer in the plain seeking a home where he is free? America who never was America to me. Let America be the dreamer's dream. Let it be the great strong land of love where never kings connive nor tyrants scheme, where a man be crushed by one above. It never was America to me. Oh, let my hand be a land where liberty is crowned with no false patriotic wreath, but opportunity is real and life is free. Equality is in the air we breathe. There's never been equality for me nor freedom in this homeland of the free. Say, who are you that mumbles in the dark? Who are you that draws your veil across the stars? I am the poor white, fooled and pushed apart. I am the Negro bearing slavery scars. I am the red man driven from my land. I am the immigrant clutching the hope I seek and finding only the same stupid plan of dog eat dog, of mighty crush the weak. I am the young man full of strength and hope, tangled in the ancient endless chain of profit, power, gain, of grab the land, of grab the gold, of grab the ways of satisfying need, of work the man, of take the pay, of owning everything for one's own greed. I am the farmer, bondsman to the soil. I am the worker sold to the machine. I am the Negro servant to you all. I am the people, humble, hungry, mean. Hungry yet today despite the dream, beaten yet today, O pioneers. I am the man who never got ahead, the poorest worker bartered through the years. Yet I'm the one who dreamt our basic dream. In the old world, while still serfs of kings, who dreamt a dream so strong, so brave, so true, that even yet its mighty daring sings in every brick and stone, in every furrow turn, that's made America the land it has become. Oh, I'm the man who sailed past those early seas in search of what I meant to be my home. For I'm the one who left behind dark Ireland's shore, and Poland's plain, and England's grassy lea, and torn from black Africa's strand, I came to build the homeland of the free. The free? Who said the free? Not me, surely not me. The millions on relief today, the millions shot down when we strike, the millions who have nothing for our pay, for all our dreams we've dreamed, and all the songs we've sung, and all the hopes we've held, and all the flags we've hung, the millions who have nothing for our pay, except the dream that's almost dead today. Oh, let America be America again! The land that never has been yet, and yet must be. The land where every man is free. The land that's mine. The poor man's, the Indians, the Negroes, me! Who made America? Whose blood and sweat? Whose faith and pain? Whose heart at the foundry? Whose plow in the rain? Must bring back our mighty dream again. Surely, call me an ugly name you choose. The steel of freedom does not stain. For those who live like leeches on the people's lives must take back our land again. America! Oh yes, I said it plain. America never was America to me, and yet I swear this oath. America will be. Of the rack and ruin of our gangster death, the rape and rot of graft, of stealth and lies, we the people must redeem the land, the mines, the plants, the rivers, the mountains and the endless plain. All the stretch of these great green states, and make America again.